So on the left we have the driver's app. I will log in with the driver's credentials, and then I will log in on the right app is the user's app. I will log in on the right user's app after I log in with the driver. The driver is now logged in, so now I'm logging into the users with another user. It's two different accounts. Now it's both logged in. On the driver's app, you can see the profile page. As I open the profile page, you can see the privacy policy. There it is right there. Let me just open it again and show you. Yes, there it is. Everything. And then I'll open the legal, which is the terms and conditions. These, upon successful, okay, now we have the how to use. Upon successful registration, the users are supposed to agree to the terms and conditions, we also show them on the menu. On this page, we have the complete delivery history. As you can see, he completed one drive, and then you can pay charges. You see, his limit is not yet at 500, so he cannot pay the charge. Once it hits 500, he'll be able to pay the charge. The driver can go online, like SEO, and offline. When he's online, it'll make him visible on the user's app. Switching to the user app, you can see the same history. He has no history because it's just a new user. Pardon. I also have the privacy policy here. Terms and conditions, similar to both apps. How to use, similar, and yeah, that's it. And then we're going to start and make a delivery. But first, as you can see, there's no driver on the map, so we're gonna have to go online with the driver's app so he can be visible on the user's app, like so. Because you can see now there's his vision, and when he goes offline again, he goes off. You see, it goes away on the users. He's gonna go online again, and then you can see he reappeared on the user's app. So now we can start to request a delivery. We're gonna put in the name of the recipient, which is Ntokozo, and her phone number. Now we want to send a fridge to Ntokozo, so we put a description of the cargo called a fridge. Then we search for the drop-off destination. This is where Ntokozo's location is, where the parcel will be dropped off by the driver. We're going to drop it off at Claraberia Park, which is some apartments in town. Now, we can pick a lot of different vehicles. As you can see, the amount is calculated immediately, and you can choose whichever vehicle we want. But for this situation, we're going to choose the small bakkie because that's what we want to use to transport our fridge. And the driver who's online on the left, he uses a small bakkie, so that's why he got the request. He accepts the request, and then he's going to start driving to the user's position so he can pick up the parcel, cargo, package, whatever you want to call it. The driver can also call the user, and the user can also do the same as with just the press of the phone icon on the screen. They'll be able to call each other. When he arrives at the user's position to pick up the parcel, he'll press the arrive button, and the user will be notified to hand over the parcel and the payment to the driver, and the driver will confirm that he or she has picked up the payment and the parcel. After that, the driver will start the trip, and then we'll start heading to we'll start heading to the drop-off location to drop off the parcel. Now the driver just picked up the parcel from the user. Her name is Larato, and he is taking the parcel to the drop-off location when Togozo is located. She is the one who will retrieve the parcel. Okay, from here is just a simple trip from the user's pickup point to the drop-off point. So you can skip to the video all the way to minute 7, I believe, or 8. That's when, just before the user ends the trip. I think it's around minute 8, minute 7. I mean, the driver ends the trip, just before the driver ends the trip, pardon me. Now, around minute 7, this is where I was saying you should skip to. I have skipped a little bit of the trip myself because I didn't want to make the video long. So now it's getting close to the delivery. The driver is reaching the the drop-off location. So I started here again. Now that the driver has arrived, he or she can now end the trip. But first, they'll obviously hand over the parcel to the recipient and then end the trip. And then when they end the trip, it ends the trip on both sides of the app, the users and the drivers. Now on the driver's app, you can see the balance is now higher because another 15% has been added, and now they have 2 trips instead of 1. You see, there's now 2 trips. Earlier in the video, there was 1 trip. The bottom trip, the second trip, is the one we just did, the one with Clara. See, now it's back. It went up. Eventually, after completing enough trips, the you see, like now, I've made a lot of trips, and then now I've reached a limit of more than 500. So now, if I try to accept write request, it won't allow me. It will tell me I have to pay. Then that when I come back to this screen, put your email in which you're gonna use to pay, like so. This is where you'll receive the receipt that your payment has been confirmed. If I click pay, this is where I present the pay stack pay sheet. You can pick a card. I assume that's what most people will pick, and then they'll be able to pick pay with card, and then they'll put their banking details right here, like their card number, CCV details, all that. Then, since we're using the test, we're just going to test the successful payment right now, and we're going to pay the 500 rands. And upon successful payment, you'll be taken back to the screen, and if you just leave the page and come back, it will refresh, and you'll see the new amount. Now it's minus the 500 the user just paid. So now the driver can now accept delivery request. Thank you for listening.